Hello guys, I hope you are all doing well. My name is Bilal Amin and you are watching my YouTube channel Forex Signals Analysis. In this video we will learn about demand and supply zone. What is demand and supply zone, how we can take trade through demand and supply zone, how we can place our take profit and stop loss. Each and everything about demand and supply zone we will discuss in this video, so let's start. First thing we need to know what is demand and supply zones. Demand and supply zones is advanced level of support and resistance, because when we draw our support and resistance we denoted it by a single line. As we can see here, if we draw our support and resistance, we just take a single line, horizontal line, and draw our support and resistance. This is our resistance and this is our support at this point. Now we can draw more support and resistance over in our graph at this point. This is our another support, and at this point, and this is our another support. So in this way we will draw our support and resistance. Now we learn where do we go wrongs when we trade through support and resistance. If we can see at these points of market, this point and this point, the market breaks over supports and gives closing below the support, and at these points most of the traders take wrong trades. They think market gives closing below the support and goes up for correction, and they take trades in sell trend, but market goes up from the support and moves towards over resistance and almost hit their SLs. This is the reason most of the traders lost their money in market. Now let's learn how to draw demand and supply zones, how we can take trade through demand and supply zone, where we can place our take profit and stop loss. So let's start. First of all, we will draw our supply zone at this point. At this point, if we they can see our resistance, it's not equal, because the previous high is little bigger than the current high. So now we will draw our supply zone at this point. First we will cover over all area at these points and these points. We will at this point. This is over a supply zone, and how we can take trade through our supply zone. First, if market gives closing below the supply zone, then we will search for sell opportunity. If market gives closing above the supply zone, then we will search for buy opportunity. As we can see here, market gives the closing below the supply zone. Now we will search here sell opportunity. At this point we will take our sell trade by the market at this point. Now we will draw our supply zone where we can place our take profit. Yes, this is our supply zone. Sorry, demand zone. This is our demand zone, and we will place our take profit at this level. This is our take profit. This is above the over demand zone. We will place our take profit, and over SL we can place over SL above our supply zone, because sometime markets again moves toward our supply zone and hit our SL. So we can put our SL above our supply zone, not at the previous high, we can place our SL above our supply zones. In this way our SL is secure and our TP is also secure, because our TP is also above the demand zone. Now let's draw more demand and supply zone so that we can understand it better. We can draw our demand zone at this place. If we can see at these points of market gives closing in the demand zone, and after market gives closing at this point, then we will take trade, buy trade in the market. And if we can see at this point of market all closing is above the demand zone, and we can easily take trade and 100% secure trade in this. At these points market gives 100% secure trade, and we can easily take buy opportunity in the market. Now we can draw more demand and supply zones. As we can see here, the zone work as a supply, because market here comes say a sell by the market, and we can easily take trade at this point. And if we place our SL in the middle of the supply zone, so our SL must be hitted. That's why we will place our SL above the supply zones. So because market comes down and sometime after goes up again and gives closing in the supply zone, and then comes back to the demand zone. Here we can draw another demand zone, and we will place our take profit at this point above the demand zone, so we can easily hit which can easily hit our take profit, and we will easily earn from our trade. I hope you are understand demand and supply zone trading. This is our demand and supply zone, in which we learn how to draw demand and supply zone, how we can take trades through demand and supply zone, where we can place our stop loss, where we can place our take profit. Inshallah I will meet you again in next video. Goodbye.